Laser beam! Joe beam! Go beam!
Don't say Trump didn't warn you. President Trump stood on a world stage just 2 short months ago and said that we have weapons that you can't even understand right now.
Much greater risks than it did ever before because of missiles, because of nuclear, because of weapons of warfare that I can't even talk about. 2 weeks
Weapons
ago,
of
they saw
warfare
weapons
that I
nobody ever heard
can't
of.
even talk about.
They weren't able to fire one shot at us. They said, what happened? Everything was discombobulated. About 2 weeks ago, they saw weapons that nobody ever heard of.
Weapons that nobody ever heard of, weapons I can't even talk about. President Trump has often and regularly bragged about his discombobulator, talked about American tech, saying that he has weapons that nobody even understands. Not even we understand them, all right? Made us a little curious about alien technology, but it seems like America has busted the can open on laser battlefield applications in the Iran war. Laser weapons deployed in Operation Epic Fury as Space Force stops Iran's missiles in their tracks. A wild exclusive report here in the New York Post sort of buckles in and, kind of tells the other side of the story of Trump's sonic weapon, discombobulator. Nobody else has it. And, nobody else has this, man. Iranian weapon debris blown to pieces. It keeps dropping out of the sky, and nobody knows why. We can thank heat-seeking satellites, military-grade malware, and radar jamming software, all made in America. New technology, laser weaponry, has been deployed against Iran as Operation Epic Fury, the Post has learned. Yikes, that's why Iran looks like this. Just a reminder, when you see footage like this out of Iran, all of Iran was protected by Chinese satellites and Russian anti-aircraft and anti-missile technology. All of it is collapsed. Iran is being used as a proxy right now to show the Chinese and the Russians that they have nothing. And that it's best to just come back into the fold because your tech will be nothing compared to us. This is what Venezuela was as well. U.S. Navy destroyer off the coast of the Middle East, fitted with a new weapon, which appears to be a high-energy laser with integrated optical dazzler and surveillance Helios system. Videos released by U.S. Central Command show. Oh my. This laser is the state-of-the-art device that is, with a steerable head, able to concentrate an intense, tightly focused beam of energy and take out drones, according to a keen-eyed military watcher. Look at this. Here it is. This is the Helios laser weapon installed on a U.S. Navy destroyer. Similar videos, the skies over the Israel-Lebanon seemed to show the Iron Beam weapon. We've covered that. Neither the U.S. Navy nor Israeli military has confirmed or denied the existence of laser weapons in Epic Fury, which began on February 28th. However, the Navy said that in the beginning of February that it had taken out 4 drones in a test of Helios. Look at this. This is what it looks like. So we can take out the drones. Look at this. Optical dazzlers used the U.S. Navy to disable incoming threats in the Navy video. Whoa. During the first 72 hours of battle, 1,700 targets were struck by U.S. forces, made it possible to operate, obviously, overhead. This is what an iron beam laser would look like. This technology is crazy because it takes actually, and this is very expensive. Every single one of these is like $50,000 to $5 million a shot, right? Doing this is very expensive. Shooting the laser costs like $1. So it's wild and effective to fight with lasers. The satellites have infrared sensors. They find out where rockets are being fired. Says a professor in the Space Force program. And so the satellites are able to cover and shoot out of the sky from space these missiles. They can spot the missiles and pinpoint where the launchers are. The missiles can be intercepted and destroyed. Field forces often get notified of the attack as incoming, so they can shelter in the bunkers. I mean, it really is. Iran really is like fighting a straight up Stone Age war here. Let's go ahead and look. This is what the military has released about their laser weapon. There it is. Whoa. Laser weapons are getting their first real workout. The Helios system, destroyer off Iran's coast, is zapping drones out of the sky, being credited with a lot of Iranian missiles and drone debris raining down across the region. Yeah. Helios laser, integrated optical. Primary for counter unmanned aerial vehicle, fast attack craft, power and scalability. It can target these threats with 150 kilowatts. Functionality acts as an integrated system, high energy destruction, optical dazzling. Deployment installed on the Burke class destroyers. Offers deep magazine, limited only by power generation, and low cost per shot. See? Very cool. Very freaking cool. What do they look like? There it is. So they did the test, right? Yeah. Cool. I like it. Helios directed energy weapon has been deployed against drones in Iran. Whoa. Look at that. Actual destruction of the drone via laser. That is so cool. That is very cool. Living in the future, man. United States now shooting down ballistic missiles from space. Ronald Reagan's dream has finally come true. CENTCOM reported that the U.S. is already using laser weapons to shoot down Iranian drones. The future is here. And we're not going back. That's what all this is. All this is just a flex on the Chinese to say your tech is garbage. Your tech is trash. A flex on the Russians to say your tech means nothing now. U.S. warship Zach's drone with laser. Welcome to the future. There it is. Man. Not expensive, no missiles, no reloads, just for pure sci-fi power. China ramping up drone activity near Japan. Don't be surprised when you start seeing this. Next-gen defense directed energy weapons. This is directly from Lockheed Martin. What do you expect, man? There you go. Airborne laser systems. They've been talking about it. They've been pretty upfront about it for a long time. How Israel killed Ayatollah Khomeini with a missile from space. Living in the future, dude. Glad to be on this side of it, by the way. Tell you what. But like the more that you study all of this, the more you realize all of this is simply a flex to show the Chinese that their military tech is garbage. And the Russians that their military tech is Stone Age. And if they can't defend Iran, that like the whole rest of the world, that Iran is just like out there by themselves, getting blown to pieces, and that no one can defend, like no one's defending them, and you can buy from our enemies, it's not going to work. This is a dollar dominance play. That's all it is. I mean, you don't have to like it, but that's what it is. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.